Okay, let's unpack this. Think about your life, maybe like a huge mountain you're building
Right.
every single day.
Right, one layer at a time.
Exactly. And each choice, every challenge, every little bit of growth, it adds a new layer, a new stratum to, your personal landscape.
Mm-hmm.
So today on the deep dive, we're really going to dig into this fascinating collection of sources from August 6th.
Yeah.
And the goal, really, is to see how these different insights kind of act like those geological layers, how they form the foundation for a strong, intentional life.
And it's pretty amazing when you look at them together.
Isn't it?
Yeah, you've got voices from, well, all over the place, centuries apart, different cultures.
Like who?
Oh, ancient Stoics, modern physicists, feminist pioneers, even parenting experts writing today.
Wow, that's diverse.
It is. But they all seem to circle back to this one core truth. Living consciously isn't just one thing.
Right.
It takes this deep integration, mind, body, spirit, plus courage, plus persistence. It's really a whole picture.
That's a great way to frame it.
Yeah.
Because, if you're building anything strong, you have to start with the base, the bedrock, right?
Absolutely.
So let's explore that first layer. We're calling it the bedrock of mind-body harmony.
Perfect place to start. The core idea is simple. That harmony between your mind and body, that's the fundamental layer. It supports everything else.
Makes sense.
And Carolyn Prohaski puts it so simply, but it's profound. She says, when the mind and the body are in harmony, the mind works better.
Deceptively simple, yeah.
Totally. But think deeper. It's not just about thinking clearly. It's fundamental stability.
How so?
Well, think about it. If your body's inflamed or you're sleep deprived or just constantly buzzing with low-grade stress.
Which happens to a lot of us.
Right. It's not just brain fog. It actually changes your neurochemistry. It makes you less resilient, more likely to get stuck in negative loops. So harmony isn't just like a nice state to be in.
It's a prerequisite.
Exactly. It's the precondition for accessing your best self, cognitively, emotionally.
That idea is stability. It makes me think of Jim Rohn. He had that really striking metaphor about our bodies, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, the temple versus the woodshed.
Tell us about that. Why is that distinction so important?
He says, treat your body like a temple, not a woodshed. And the contrast is just powerful.
Mm-hmm.
A temple is cared for, right? Respected, maintained. A woodshed, you just chuck stuff in there. It's neglected, maybe functional, but definitely not cherished.
Yeah, you wouldn't polish a woodshed.
Exactly. So Ron's saying our body isn't just a container. It is the vessel for our mind, our spirit. Treating it like a temple means conscious care.
Like what specifically?
Good food, enough sleep, moving your body regularly. It's not just about physical health and isolation.
It connects to everything else.
It directly fuels your mental clarity, your emotional resilience, your energy. It's the groundwork.
And this whole integrated view becomes even more critical when you bring in Lou Holtz.
Ah, yeah.
It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. That's not just mental toughness, is it?
Not at all. It's physical posture, literally how you hold yourself. It's your mental framework, your spiritual resilience. It's all connected.
So the temple body helps you carry the load better.
Precisely. If your body is that well cared for temple, it gives you inherent stability to handle pressure, literal and metaphorical.
Right.
And then a mind that's in harmony with that body, it can distribute the stress better. It avoids those breakdowns you get when the foundation itself is shaken.
The way you carry the load reflects the strength of that bedrock.
You got it.
So for you listening, it's really worth asking yourself, how do those daily choices about your physical well-being, the rushed lunch, the skipped hour of sleep, not taking that walk, how does that actually impact your focus, your mood, your ability to handle things when life throws you a curveball? That's where your mountain starts.
And once you start thinking about that foundation, you notice the subtler things too. Moving up the mountain, we hit what we're calling the sedimentary layer. This is all about how unconscious patterns, especially in our words, just sort of build up.
Like sediment settling over time.
Exactly. Quietly shaping everything.
And it's amazing how fast these patterns can build up without us even realizing it.
Totally.
Ryan Holiday, writing in Daily Dad, has this really striking point about parents.
Oh, yeah. That one's powerful.
He says even good parents, driven by love and rules and wanting the best, they can accidentally fall into this pattern where almost every interaction they have with their kids is negative.
What does he mean by that, negative?
He calls it thoughtless negativity
Ah,
and gives examples we can all probably recognize. Why is your room so messy? Why are you grumpy again? Hey, stop that. Don't touch. No TV now.
oof. Yeah, heard those, and maybe said those.
Right. And from the kid's view, it feels like this endless cascade of disappointment.
What?
The parent, even with good intentions, accidentally becomes the voice of discouragement. The key thing he points out is it's not about being a bad parent.
It's a pattern.
It's the unconscious repetitive buildup, like
Mhm.
sediment.
And then you bring in Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley.
Oh, right. Her words really amplify the impact here.
Yeah, she calls children innocent and helpless creatures and says their future happiness or misery is basically in our hands as adults.
That puts a lot of weight on our words, doesn't it?
Huge weight. They're literally forming the landscape of a child's inner world. Every word is like a little deposit.
So what's the fix? According to Holiday.
He suggests a kind of conscious surveying. Watch your words, count your yeses and nos. Be intentional about what you focus on. Let the little things go. Be positive.
Become a detective of your own language.
Yeah. Treat interactions like a delicate ecosystem. Be mindful of what you're adding.
And it really goes way beyond just parenting, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Any relationship, friendships, work colleagues,
Even how you talk to yourself.
especially how you talk to yourself. It makes you think, what unconscious communication patterns might be building up in your life.
Right. What small shifts could prevent these big, maybe unnoticed drifts in relationships?
Good question. So from those subtle sedimentary shifts, we move to a layer forged by intense pressure.
Okay.
This is the metamorphic process of creative persistence. It's about how challenges, when you approach them with the right kind of pressure, can actually transform things, build strength.
It's not just about pushing harder, is it? It's smarter pressure.
Exactly. Seneca nails this, the old Stoic wisdom.
What does he say?
Apply yourself to thinking through difficulties. Hard times can be softened, tight squeezes widened, and heavy loads made lighter for those who can apply the right pressure.
I love that image. Softened, widened, lightened, the right pressure.
Yeah. Think about water cracking a rock.
Okay.
Water isn't stronger, obviously, but its persistent, intelligent application of pressure, finding a crack, freezing, expanding, melting, refreezing.
Yeah, the freeze-thaw cycle.
Yeah, right. Eventually, it can split the whole rock. That's smart pressure.
And most of us have probably felt that in our lives at some point, haven't we?
I think so. You know those moments where something felt totally impossible?
Like you were hitting a wall.
Yeah, but then suddenly it just broke open.
Like what?
Oh, maybe winning a game you were definitely losing, or somehow pulling off a decent grade after an all-nighter when you were sure you'd fail.
Mm-hmm. Those moments show you that the solid rock often has hidden cracks, right?
Exactly, where the right force, applied persistently, can create a breakthrough.
There's also this idea of the power of everything in the sources.
Yeah, the LBJ anecdote.
Tell me about that.
An aide said that around Lyndon Johnson, there was a feeling if you did everything, you would win.
Wow. All in.
Total commitment. And that clicks right into Marcus Aurelius saying, essentially, if it's humanly possible, you can do it.
It's not about being superhuman.
No, it's about that focused, sustained geological pressure, total effort.
But there's a warning here, too, from Edmund Burke.
Crucial warning, yes.
What does he caution against?
He says, nobody made a greater mistake than he who did nothing because he could only do a little.
Ah. So don't let the smallness of what you can do stop you from doing anything at all.
Precisely. Even tiny, consistent forces reshape landscapes over time. Think water wearing away stone again.
It's not about the size of the effort initially.
It's about refusing to apply any pressure. That's the mistake.
So for you listening, where might you be holding back right now?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that tiny scrap of an opportunity that with persistent, smart effort, applying that right pressure could actually lead to something significant?
It's a powerful thought. And that leads us, naturally, I think, to the final layer, the most dynamic one.
Which is?
The active volcanic layer of continuous growth and questioning.
Volcanic, okay.
Yeah, it's about this ongoing, almost urgent need to engage, to respond, to keep striving, and importantly, to question things.
There's a quote that really captures that urgency, isn't there? In Spanish.
Yes, from the Sociedad Protectiva de Trabajadores Unidos. It's powerful. Si todavía estamos vivos, nuestro deber es responder.
Which means...
If we're still alive, our duty is to respond.
Wow. That feels like a fundamental call. Just being alive creates this duty to engage.
It really does, a kind of moral pressure from life itself. And Gottfried Keller adds another dimension to this.
What's his insight?
He says, we don't remain good if we don't always strive to become better.
Okay, unpack that. Goodness isn't static.
Exactly. It's not a trophy you win and put on the shelf. It's like maintaining a landscape. You have to
Yeah.
constantly work against entropy, against erosion. If you're not actively striving, you're not staying good. You're actually slowly eroding.
Requires constant effort.
Constant vigilance, constant striving.
And then Richard Feynman, the physicist, throws in something maybe unexpected here.
Yeah, this one makes you think. He talks about doubt.
Doubt. Isn't that usually seen as a negative?
Often, yeah. But he says, permit us to question, to doubt, that's all, and not to be sure.
Don't be sure.
Right. He continues, it's our responsibility to proclaim the value of this freedom, to teach how doubt is not to be feared, but welcomed and discussed.
So questioning and doubt, they aren't signs of weakness or like erosion in this model.
Not at all, according to Feynman. They're essential forces. They stop us from getting intellectually rigid.
Like preventing intellectual earthquakes.
Kind of. They prevent dangerous pressure buildup. They foster humility, curiosity. Doubt is how we find the hidden faults in our own understanding.
So you can strengthen your beliefs or shift them before they get brittle.
Exactly. It's vital for continuous growth, that volcanic activity.
So for you, the listener, this layer is about embracing curiosity, healthy skepticism, seeing questions not as weakness but as tools, being open, reevaluating your own inner landscape constantly.
So we've got these 4 layers: the bedrock harmony, the sedimentary patterns, the metamorphic persistence, the volcanic growth.
Right.
When we pull it all together, what's the big picture? It's not just about having strong individual layers, is it?
No, exactly. That's the key takeaway, I think. These different insights, they all point towards this idea of human flourishing as an active, dynamic process, like geology in action.
It's not static, it's the interaction.
Right, the constant integration of all these layers working together.
And that very first insight from Caroline Prohaski. When the mind and the body are in harmony, the mind works better.
Yeah.
It takes on even more meaning now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Viewed through this whole geological lens.
How so?
That harmony isn't just about thinking better, it's the energy source. It fuels the persistence when things get tough. It gives you the clarity to see and shift those unconscious patterns. It provides the stable ground you need to stand on while you question and grow without, falling apart.
It enables everything else.
It really does.
So every single day, those choices we make, the challenges we face, the opportunities, they're all adding new strata.
Constantly building your mountain.
Yeah. Like choosing healthy food or getting enough sleep. That's strengthening the bedrock, giving you more energy reserves. Choosing kind words over negativity. That's refining the sedimentary layer, shaping relationships, and even how you see yourself.
Right?
And trying again after failing, or just asking why about something. That's the metamorphic and volcanic action.
It's all part of this ongoing sacred work of being human, every part working together.
And the really profound thing is, you already have everything you need to start building. Right now.
Absolutely. Your life is this landscape in the making, and the real strength isn't rigidity.
It's the dynamic interaction.
Precisely.
So the wisdom from August 6th really underscores that building a strong, intentional life isn't a destination.
Yeah.
It's this ongoing, dynamic process, integrating harmony, thoughtful words, persistence, and learning.
It's never finished.
And maybe that's the beauty of it.
I think so. So, as you reflect on this deep dive, maybe consider this.
Yeah.
What layer are you going to consciously choose to strengthen in your own life's landscape, maybe even just today?